Let's meet the visiting team, Houston Rockets. Guard, Reed Shepard. Eason. At center. At the other guard position, Amen Thompson. At the other forward position, Kevin Durant. The head coach of the visiting team is Ime Udoka. Introducing the starting five for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 22. In the middle, at 7'0", number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. At power forward, 17 number 7, Ted. The other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Alexander.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Clint Capella.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Durant. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Shepard in at the shooting guard position. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Mason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to Houston. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
No good from Durant. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Kings. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Eason grabs the board. Durant with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Shepard. Here's the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. During our talk, I asked Coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. No one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And so it's Houston with it. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
That free throw good from Eason. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And so Eason nails both of them. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Here's Shepard. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Pass to Eason. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand or the other.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Holmgren with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the wing jumper offline.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Eason against Holmgren. From the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Houston, right now, quite a ways down below. Durant against Williams. Durant, the pass to Eason. Shot clock at 5. Here's Şengün. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 3. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. It's tipped and stolen by Şengün. Shepard, the pass to Thompson. Out to the wing. And some nice passing there by Houston. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
The first one falls. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Well, we are quickly reaching the end of the regular season. Doris, are you as excited as I am for the playoffs coming up?
Definitely, Kevin, and I know it's on the players and coaches' minds. It's right there waiting for us. But let's remember, the most mature teams, the best teams, recognize games are still to be played. You cannot let the playoffs distract you from what's in front of your face.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Eason against Holmgren. Williams with the steal. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. 14 feet away. Hartenstein controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Durant. From Sacramento, he was nearly...
Ship like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Holmgren wide open. He nails it. And we're tied up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Now Shepard. Wallace covering. Now Kevin Durant. Over Williams. Durant. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Oklahoma City making a change. Mitchell's checked in. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. Second, the Thunder.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Thompson outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Mitchell. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Şengün against Hartenstein. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. This is his first free throw of the game.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Good on both. Here's KD. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Six to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
There's such a calm about Kevin Durant, even under duress of the shot clock. My goodness gracious, this man is tough to rattle.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen for Mitchell. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. KD looking around. Over Williams. Again, the Rockets score.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Hartenstein against Şengün. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Oh, good on the 3. Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Durant against Williams. Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpey's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. Okogie's checked in for Shepard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Şengün. Smith with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Free throw drop for Smith.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Mitchell. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Inside. Holiday brings the double team from deep. The Rockets pull it in.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Mitchell against Van Vliet. Outside Holiday. Screen by Şengün. Good on the triple.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And 9-4-9. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Van Vliet after Oklahoma City gets the three. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Williams. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a three-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Smith outside. Pass to Capella. Back to Finney-Smith. Şengün finds Smith. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Tonight. Mitchell, a screen on Smith. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the way. Now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Capella. Van Vliet looking around. Smith inside, defended by Dort. And it's Smith missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going down.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the field.
Rockets trail by 3. Durant with it. 8 points for him. There's the 3. Cans it from downtown. KD's got 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Isaiah Hartenstein making things happen for Oklahoma City. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Right back after this break. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Durant. Jabari Smith is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
KD draws the double. Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder with the lead. And here Here's Mitchell. Williams has a screen for Mitchell. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Picked by Finney Smith. Now that one from Van Vliet.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. For 3, Mitchell. Rockets with the rebound. Last time they met in Houston.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
To the inside. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's great.
And here on the 2K leaderboard, one of the teams with the quickest hands in the league. Number 1, the Thunder. In second, the Rockets.
And forcing turnovers is a point of pride for both these teams. That's why their steal numbers have been so high.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder. Cason Wallace comes in for Alex Caruso. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Durant. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to KD. Durant drawing the double team. Smith for 3. And no good that time. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by KD.
How about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
Smith on the wing for the 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Smith's got 5.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Thunder with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Smith dishes to Durant. For Williams. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. KD's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Back to Wallace. Down low. Can they get it? Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Man, can you always depend on number 1 to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Everything in the master bedroom. That's the most comfortable.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
The Thunder pull it in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Mitchell passes to Williams. Mitchell, a screen on Easton. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here to check out Kevin Durant. He's had an impressive second half of the season. He's around 18 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Here is Durant, 15 points in the game. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Eason. Smith trying to break loose. And the rejection by Holmgren. Dort finds Wallace. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Mitchell passes to Dort. Here's Wallace. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Rockets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. Going inside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Wallace. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 3. Now Eason. 9-point game his last outing. Smith dishes to Durant. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Williams. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 5. Eason with a screen for Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Screen by Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Shot to stop the run. He can't get that one. Good D by Holmgren.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough. This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to KD. From 18 feet away. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Wallace left side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. Got a piece of it and taken away by against out for a three-point play. It's on Reed Shepard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Williams. Here's Shepard. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Wallace against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Eason finds Smith. Here's Shepard. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Eason with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Shepard with the ball. Wallace is there. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Shoots over Dort. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Thompson.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. With the drive, it's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
The Rockets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. But it will look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. It's stolen by Shepard. To the middle. It's tipped. Smith. And the layup is good. And now it's just a 4-point Thunder lead.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Hartenstein with the screen on Thompson. To the paint. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Thompson. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
Takes it inside, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break. The Rockets, number 1.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
No good on the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Thompson inside. Wallace on him. The shot by Thompson, no good.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Smith. And it goes down 2 points. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Down low, stolen by Thompson. Pass to Eason. To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Shepard, the pass to Şengün. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Shepard. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder up 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how'd you get in that groove offensively in the first half?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking. And I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game with an offense, and shots are starting to fall for me.
Looks good out there so far. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Rockets trail by 6. Durant kicks to Şengün. Back to Durant. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The Rockets shooting 43% from the floor. Durant, the pass to Thompson. And it's blocked.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Wallace outside. It's tipped. Now Şengün running the floor all by himself. And Şengün throws it down.
Talk about executing in transition. Nice hustle there from Şengün.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Durant dishes to Thompson. Here's Şengün. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder lead by 6. Williams looking over the floor. Wallace with a screen for Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. He's off on the second. Rockets trail by 7. Outside Durant. Pass to Eason. Back to KD. Inside. Lock at 6. And finished off by Shepard.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Hartenstein with the screen on KD. Williams from 13 feet. It goes down. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And how about we check the numbers for Chet Holmgren?
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Şengün finds Durant. Shot clock at 6. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperen Sengun. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's around 18 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
KD against Williams. KD passes to Shepard. Smith sets the pick for Shepard. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Shepard's got 8 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. And the Rockets got their guy with the number 3 overall pick, Reed Shepard, who brings elite shooting, blue blood basketball pedigree. He has immediately made himself a key cog in their rotation. I'm told the Rockets have high hopes for Reed Shepard for years to come.
A lot on his plate, without question. Thank you for the update, Shams. Durant kicks to Smith. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Here's Wallace. Craps in the tray. Wallace has got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. To the middle. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 9. Holmgren in the corner. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Shepard. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Over Wallace. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Durant's got 19 points.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Houston making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in. Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break. The Thunder in 4th.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Thompson against Wallace. Back to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. That's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Rockets trail by 7. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. The wide open look for Durant. They get it again. Eason gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Eason's got 5 now.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Eason grabs the board. The Rockets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Durant kicks to Smith. Thompson outside. Back to Eason. Pass to Durant. And stolen by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. The turnaround Jay. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 6.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Thompson for the triple. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on
trail by 8. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. A 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The basket counts, and 1 will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Mitchell, he's checked in for Casey Wallace.
At the line for 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What's up?
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Pass to Eason. Van Vliet with a screen on Holmgren. Outside Durant, looking to end the run. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from 3-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Smith outside. Smith sets the pick for Thompson to the inside. And it's Smith missing. The Thunder lead by 8. Mitchell finds Williams. And to get open is Hartenstein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Thunder have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
first free throw is good. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
And Williams drops them both.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Williams against KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Mitchell outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Capella. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 8-point game. And the jump by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hartenstein with the screen on Van Vliet. Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Smith. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point. Is if you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Up top, Durant. He's guarded by Williams. With some arc, up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Durant.
Boy, KD has such great touch on that floater. An easy, fluid release on what is a really tough shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Williams.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
And he makes the first.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Amen Thompson. Durant hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter, and he makes that one. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
What confidence by Jalen Williams, just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
Durant against Dort. Outside, KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Free throw drops for KD.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
Walls is checked in for Alex Caruso. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Switch.
There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's KD. Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
A shot by Williams, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Williams with the ball. Shoots the three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Houston on top as they end the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Clint Capella. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jabari Smith. And it's Durant, and it's Van Vliet into the one spot.
Kevin Durant has become masterful at drawing the contact. That is beautifully done.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Both shots good from the stripe. Thunder trailing by 4. Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Dort passes to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Mitchell outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Smith on the wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Rocket 6. Smith finds Durant. Another shot. Out to Smith. Finney-Smith passes to Capella. Here's Van Vliet. Houston needs to get a shot up. Smith for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Wallace. three-pointer. And it's Kevin Durant with the three. KD's got 38 points.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Holmgren. Capella covering. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
Houston leading by 4. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Capella dishes to KD.
Really getting after the defense since the break. And it's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Second team foul. Shooting for Houston, Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for KD. Durant nails both of them. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Caruso, a screen on Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Elbow shot. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Mitchell.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
KD against Wallace. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Yep, it counts. KD's got 42 in the game.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Pass to Dort. Now here's Caruso. Finney Smith defending. And here is Caruso. Look from Wallace. Again, Oklahoma City.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Rockets leading by 4. Smith right side. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
On the wing, Wallace. Guarded by KD. Wallace against KD. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Caruso, a screen on Durant. Wallace misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wallace against KD. Now, Finney Smith. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Dort finds Mitchell. It's blocked. They recover it. Caruso. The shot, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Mitchell kicks to Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Fires from 14. Nice jump shot. Good.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Now Mitchell. With the teardrop. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. Rebound by Wallace. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Outside, KD.
Under foul. Wallace. Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Rockets, Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
Free throw, no good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Houston also making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Thompson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And he sinks the second. Thunder trailing by 6. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 21 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Şengün inside. He's defended by Hartenstein.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Houston in the lead. Durant, the pass to Şengün. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Holmgren, he's checked in for George. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. And a switch here also for Houston. Shepard's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Just 4 to shoot. The Rockets pull it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams against Durant. Pass to Şengün. Back to Durant from downtown. The Thunder pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him, and there it is for him.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Pass to Eason. Houston moving the ball around. Down low, here's Shepherd. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Here's Eason. Outside Durant. Rebound by Williams. Under trailing by 4. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Pass to Shepherd.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Durant against Williams. And it's Durant missing. Oklahoma City has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Shot clock at 5. Thompson a screen on Wallace. Here's Shepherd. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Get it out of here. Holmgren's too much defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Eason. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Durant against Williams. Here's Eason. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Thunder shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Thompson Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Thompson. Deflects the pass. Count it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Thompson passes to Shepard. KD against Williams. Pass to Shepard. Outside for KD. Another miss by Houston. And they go to the intentional foul.
Shepard. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two. Chet Holmgren.
Shooting two.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, you think about the size and skill set that should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
And he cannot convert on the second. Then misses. Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Durant kicks to Thompson, trying to get something going. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul. At the line for your defender, Wallace. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Isaiah Hartenstein.